Hey guys, want to kind of get into this user catch tutorial, be more elaborate than I was previously. Just going to kind of set your rosters up to make sure that at least your top two receivers have the ability to do aggressive catch. And you can go into the depth chart and then just click the left analog. You want to make sure that they have the aggressive catch. Next thing is, size is important. 6'3" and 6'6" is completely fine. As long as you got something that's bigger than your typical corner, right? And then we can kind of get into it, just kind of make sure that you guys go into your depth chart and make sure that you know which players have what traits as far as the catching goes. Alright, for the sake of the video, because it is about user catching, I'm not going to be trying to dial up any coverage beaters. So what I'm going to do is see if I could get like a random pass. Okay, random pass. And then just go random defense. Alright. So mainly what I want to do, I don't want this formation. I'm just going to get out of this real quick. Just bear with me. Alright. Hopefully it'll give me a better formation. What Coco line. Alright, I'm just going to put him outside. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to throw the ball up to him. Alright, and previously I had stated that you would hold the R1 while the ball's in the air. We're going to change that. Okay. What you're going to do while the ball is in the air, you're going to determine which catch animation you want to do. So usually if it's one-on-one, you're going to go aggressive here. If he gets an open space somehow, and there's a defender over the top of him, you would go possession. If you're getting one-on-one straight up, it's just going to be aggressive. I really wouldn't too often test rack. I mean, you could probably kind of squeeze rack in sometimes, but situations like this, it's either going to be possession or aggressive. Okay, so I'm just going to throw the ball up and then kind of explain through the process. So right here, we're going to hit triangle, and then right there, you're going to hold R1 right as you're going to use R1 as your catch button. Okay. Again, we got random plays. I'm just going to do it again. I don't know why they're giving me these under center formations. But again, just going to send him vertically. I know he's in a cover 3. That's versus an outside third. I'm just going to throw the ball up there, and I'm going to tap aggressive. And then as soon as the ball is about to hit, that's when you press and hold R1. Okay? So we just do it again. Just tap aggressive and then hit R1 right there. Look at that. I don't know why they keep... I go random pass and they keep going. Oh man, Madden be fucking with you sometimes, bro. Alright, so let's kind of change the dimensions up here a little bit. Let's go shotgun. Let's go spread. Now, my outside receivers are not fast by any means. I'm just going to throw the ball up. Alright, so I'm going to try throwing the Waller. It's either going to be Waller or Edwards, And I'm just going to throw the ball up. And then the same thing, it's either going to be aggressive or possession, depending on what I see. Usually if it's outside third, I'm just going to go aggressive anyway. And then just test depth. I'm going to go Edwards. I'm going to hit triangle. Then I'm hold R1. And he's going to animate. Okay, if you press and hold it at the right time, usually you can get the dub. So you hit triangle and then hit R1, just like that. And press and hold. And you're gonna walk away with a lot of these 50-50 balls, okay? As long as you follow everything that I teach. Hit triangle, hit R1. Basically just like rocket catching all over these guys. It's not too difficult. You can just sling the ball, man. Right there I go possession, hold R1. It's real easy, bro. It's nothing too technical about it. Just use basically just use R1 as your catch button. That's pretty much what you're doing. Triangle. And then, like I said, as long as you're going for the animation, you shouldn't too often throw interceptions. So that's another positive about it. Just throw it deep. Just like that. Look at there. Gonna show you a couple more times. So sometimes if you hit the button a little too late, you won't get into the position. So sometimes you got to hit it at the high point. Just make sure you high point right there. And sometimes you got to position the ball too. So like it's not too hard. Just a lot that you got to think about. Sometimes you go to the sideline, just like that. Look at there. So that's pretty much all you're doing. Just throw the ball up in the air. Press triangle at the high point, and then R1 as it's coming down as your catch button. It's just like the old Maddens. You know, the old Maddens, you would just hit triangle as you catch it. There's new Maddens, you get the triangle at the high point of the ball for the aggressive or whatever animation you want at the high point of the ball. Like right there, I'm going to go aggressive, and then as it comes down, just hold R1. Look at there. And it's simple. The only update that I really have here is if you hold R1 too early, it's going to prevent you from pass leading, and it's going to prevent you from kind of going off route to reposition yourself. R1 is basically going to assist you on your route running. So like if you have a difficult route or something, you know, and you're not going to be able to make that user cut, you know, it's going to, you know, basically think of it as the defensive assist for the defensive side of the ball, except this for the offense. So you don't want to overutilize it too early, because sometimes, you know, you can, you know, prevent your guy from getting separation if you have that or whatever. So kind of wait until the ball's about to land, and at that last moment, he's basically going to put himself right in position on the route tree to where the ball is projected to go. So just want to kind of get that out of there. I just kind of don't want to force balls like that, but you know. Anyways, I don't want to spend too long on this. Look at there. Just, it's easy. You don't need speed receivers to make this happen. This is basically like rocket catching all over again, except you don't need 10-yard routes. Look at there. You'll definitely, those deep balls are now 50-50 balls, regardless what coverage they're in. As long as you have, like I said, the tall receivers, just like that, you can win these aggressive balls more often than not, because there's not too many DBs that are going to be tall enough to sit there and defend this all day. You know, just go aggressive and hold R1. Look at there. You're going to come down with these animations, and it's a lot easier to just do it that way. Just throw the ball up. I go possession right there. Look at there. Look at it. And you animate as you use R1 as your catch button. So just kind of do it again. Just throw the ball up. We'll go possession. Hold R1. So as long as you're doing something animation-wise, he's not going to be able to get a defensive user pick or anything like that. So throw it up there. We'll go aggressive. Hold R1. Look at there. As long as he's going up, these are 50-50 balls.